Right, we're starting the
What time
stream.
is it over there?
What time is it? It is
Yeah.
3:53 a.m.
God damn.
I'm devoted to the stream.
You really are, man. All right. Stream is started.
Yep. All right, so let's have a look here. So guys, we got Antonoel here.
Sup, sup.
All right, so the champ of the Dune Invitational is here to help us spectate. So what do you think about
That's right.
this lobby, Anton? Give us
We
your
got a
opinion.
pretty stacked lobby here with Doghead on the Smugglers, Minx on Vernias, Fizz on Carino, and U12 on Atreides. So all pretty experienced players.
What do you think about the counselor picks on smugglers? That's your good
Smugglers
faction.
just yeah, Smugglers is standard stuff here with Staban and Stakhanov.
Mm,
Probably the best combo for them at the moment.
yeah, I
Allows
mean,
for some good hegemony plays as well as some good chom plays.
stacking underground
I like.
headquarters, right, to build passive as
hmm
well.
Next up, Vernius Counselors, we have Bolik and Bronzo.
Mm,
Also fairly standard. Bolik just enabling you to build multiple buildings in
mm.
one district
And
and giving
rearrangement.
you exactly, and like all Bolik is all about the main base and getting knowledge bonuses
Mm.
from the amount of main base districts you have completed.
I mean, it's just like building Lego, isn't it? Right? We're just stacking bricks on other bricks and seeing, if
Pretty
we
much,
can,
yeah.
what we can build. When we look, I reckon at Carino with the fendering is good for the POIs, and of course some Gron for truces, so we can expect probably Carino truces. Hey, you know.
Carino is actually very interesting because usually you see Carino picking Irulan,
Mm.
who enables the double buildings
Crafts
around the
workshop
main base.
as well. Double
This
crafts.
is a very non-standard pick from
Mm.
Fizz here. Although I know that he is not a Irulan or a double building enjoyer in general, even
Mm.
before the big change to Carino.
Yeah,
When Witzikia was still a counselor, he wasn't running her at all.
I see. I see.
So it was always interesting watching Fizz play, and I'm gonna be
Something I can
very
see
interested
here.
in what he does here.
So something I
And
can
now
see here is on
you speak on the
Atreides.
Atreides.
Okay, I'll speak on the Atreides, right? So he's going for the standard classic U12 Jessica UA. He's obviously been watching the TheRizzler POVs recently, right? We know this. He's going local dialect studies, lay of the land. That is a Rizzler play, right? We rush that lay of the land. We then run Atreides sympathizers for the influence prod and the 5 Landsrat standing, stacking those agents into the Landsrat Council early and getting the knowledge per regions, right? Diplomatic and maneuvers will allow him to get the first house gift and the 50 influence before the first Landsrat Council, allowing him to scale in influence early in the game and get ahead on the next council.
Or just getting the 500 Solaria, which is also huge because
Mm.
Atreides cannot pillage.
Yeah, and not pillaging neutrals and getting that first main base building. Um, it could potentially, we could see a U12 going for a single slot recycling vats, building up water in his villages, and then going for an early aggression on either Vernius or smugglers here, potentially.
Knowing U12, you won't do early aggression on Atreides. He's more like a
Passive player.
passive, either gov
Mm,
rushing. He has been known to gov rush in the
mm,
past. Although not he's not done it recently, so
yeah.
it would be interesting to see something like that here.
What do we think though of give your opinion on the smuggler's build order already? He's gone constant materials and then down into organized looting. What do you think he's going to do with that?
No, just pillage. Like this is fairly standard. Getting the organized looting tech very early. Same with the composite materials and the other first tags in each tree. What's going to be more telling of what he's going to go for is where he continues after his initial setup.
Definitely, and I think he's going to pillage that Imperial Basin potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Depends, he might annex it.
Doghead likes to just pillage everything, get illicit methods,
Oh, he's
and
annexing it.
cap it later.
So he's actually going for the early cap here. Probably trying to get to middle a little bit here and get the hedge to get up to 5K.
I don't dislike that. He's going to be able to get his first main base building up sooner than everyone else.
Yeah. Oh, he's got it now. If he has the
money, he can get it. If he can get it up now, he can get it before the first tag.
He's almost got enough. He's not got enough plascrete here, but I think he's going to go potentially if he can get a POI.
He built a manpower building in Basin. I think I would have went like he opted to build for village buildings instead of going for main base buildings.
I do
not too
think,
big of a fan of that.
I think the plascrete, the main base first. Yeah.
But this is also completely something you can do. Just going for main base a little bit later, building out your villages earlier.
I mean, something I do notice right here is Smugglers has just done the research agreement with Atreides. So U12 here is going, he's going spying logistic, He's following the exact same build order that I normally run. He's probably seen my video that I did on my first round 1 game, and that was with the exact same tech orders what he's running right now.
I think people have been running this and similar to this for a while now. Like I do pretty much the same opener as Atreides, but I go sympathizers first, just so I get more influence.
That's what I normally go.
Sympathizers, lay of the land into diplomatic maneuvers and spying logistics is usually my opener when I play Atreides. So pretty standard on what he's doing here.
Well, it doesn't matter
urban
really.
Planning queued up.
Yeah, urban planning. I would have
First
noticed.
First goes down. Carino gets the pillage resolution private mandate.
That's going to be good for him. He's going to be able to pillage and.
Talking about his tech tree, he has gone straight into outpost logistics, not grabbing any of his other first tech tree attacks. Like absolute power is something I like to get as my first tech when I play Carino. Solid materials also very good for the plus 15 plascrete production, just for free, pretty much. Carino does expand pretty slowly, so I don't dislike getting outpost logistics early.
Yeah.
I just feel like being able to offer a truce to someone for no influence cost is really strong.
I do notice now.
Gain a lot more laser standing early.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it with Carino's, he can get those techs quite easy now, and I think he's going to get you up those 3 T1 techs, and then he's maybe going to go, Imperial Administration you see here, or potentially he'll get that, and then he'll get those 3 T1s, but they're going to be really important for him to expand. I noticed Vernius is going for research center in a triple slot, maybe going for political forum and the.
I mean, for Vernius it doesn't matter, right? Because he has the main base different than every other faction.
Yeah.
So as long as he only has 1 building in a 3-slot district, like 1 building of 1 color, the building counts as its own district. It's just something how Vernius main base works.
Yeah.
So you can have like 9 1-slot districts.
Yeah.
It's just something that makes Vernius main base, although with very limited slots.
Yeah.
Like it has only 9 slots, but the potential and the ways to fit it to your playstyle are pretty substantial.
I've noticed here now we can see Vernius and Carino have done a trade, but Vernius is declining a trade, so I'm guessing U12 has gone and tried to send that non-aggression pact, and he's gone and declined it twice potentially. And the embassy is going for the single slot for the blue statescraft reduction, and he's gone into spying logistic. That might allow him to go for Landsrad support and sustainable spying here early, to pick that up with the tradies.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Carino at the moment with the village traits here?
I mean, with him not running Irulan, the village traits are a little bit more obsolete than they usually would be.
Mm.
Because you can't double build buildings anymore. We see here on this Plascrete village, he has the no, not where was that? On the spice field, on the second spice field. Something like water
Yeah.
traders would normally be very good for Carino
Mm.
because you can double build dew collectors. If it's next to main base, the quirk gets doubled.
Certainly.
But now without Irulan, it's a little bit less relevant. I think based on the map layout here, I mean he has a space wreck cruiser like right next to him. I think he might
Yeah.
be going for aggression on Vernius later, maybe doing a base drop.
Yes. Yeah.
Something like the a base drop next to Volcano, going for a base kill on Vernius.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
Getting that special
I
right
I
next
can
to it.
see that, especially with how close they are to each other and with how little
Yes.
other potential base drop positions there are
Mm.
near them.
Do you think potentially as well that Carino could base drop at Kalanim on the left side of the map, right near Atreides' spice field and the Plascrete, and take advantage of the spice field master? I think it's Lam Anim and the Observatory Mountain there. He's got that if he wanted to go on a kill on Atreides. And
So
the
generally, when base dropping, I very much dislike base dropping the one who's cross map,
right.
because it leaves you very open
Mm,
and uh, like very vulnerable to attacks from the other two players.
yeah.
And the base drop on Vernius is just very convenient, let's say, because he's so close, and then killing
Yes.
Vernius would secure him this entire part of the map,
I see.
pretty much.
So Trades wants
And
to trade with Vernius here, yeah? But like
mhm.
cross map, is it just keeping all your eggs in basically one basket and keeping Carino's bases as nice and tight formation? Not doing anything extreme and hard base dropping and committing into people?
The base drop cross map, like then Vernius has free reign on what to do with the first base. Like Vernius
Mm,
can just decide, okay, I'll go harass his villages, and he has to defend both bases at one time, which will be easier if he has to deal with only Vernius, because Atreides smugglers would have a way longer time walking over to help Vernius here if they want to help Vernius, which they might not want to.
yeah,
Because Vernius is like a late game threat, or can be a late game threat,
yeah.
and can be very annoying with the obfuscation.
Do you think
But a base
as
drop on Vernius might. Sorry to cut you
yeah,
off. Base drop on Vernius
yeah.
might benefit smugglers too much here.
Mm-hmm.
Because smugglers has one, two, three, maybe four, five
Specials going
specials.
on? Yeah.
Like depending on how aggressive he is in taking those next to
Yeah, the
Atreides
worm
and in
nest
mid.
there for the glass sculptors and the handyman allows
Hmm.
them to build a potentially space cruising, like space building there. I can't remember
Yeah.
space and Guild branch, right? And also he could double that trade with investment office and get the Plascrete production as Solarian. That's going to make him a lot of money. He can get 5 wind as well, and he can build a spice refinery there. So that's a very dominant region
Yeah.
you could build
It's
on.
more about it being a special region that, like,
Yeah.
and a spice region, of course, which smugglers do like. What's Chom looking like? Chom is fairly balanced. Smugglers has bought a little bit. Carino on
Yes.
its 5%. Vernius buying some. Everyone's getting some. It seems like
Yeah.
nothing too far ahead here.
Something I'm noticing right now is that Vernius is probably going to try and cut Karina off the middle here and take that spice field, potentially, where he's got that one unit, and that would not be so good because that could potentially, in the late game, guarantee that special Moondew Veil to Vernius, with Smugglers probably going to go for the Polar Sync. Or
I think the Polar Sync
Vernius.
will fall to Atreides here. He
Yeah.
has a pretty natural bunker there on his side of the
Oh,
map.
yeah, he can build the observatory mountain up and take that villager Halon. And
Hmm.
on the edge of that, if you see Bondad here, where the research abandoned Imperial Station village here, right? He's got that little bit of concrete where he can put a missile battery there if he really wanted to. And he could double missile battery that and have a wide range to um, basically like a nice little defensive bunker thing going on.
He doesn't really have to bunker there though, because it's cut off by desolation and a deep desert,
Mm.
so it's gonna be hard to reach that anyway for most factions.
Oh, we can see here smugglers going for that Moondew Veil, so we're getting.
Makes sense.
What do you think of smugglers tech tree right now?
I like it so far. It pretty much has everything that he wants to have in the early game.
Mm-hmm.
He has spying logistics, lay of the land to offer those truces and
Mm.
treaties. Now going into a little bit of red, going for advanced engineering to get the
Trade
trade
agreement,
agreement, I guess.
Mason Gill.
I don't think he will build Mason Guild. Mason Guild is not that good on smugglers, because you won't have too many villages to benefit from it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have limited space in your main base as well.
We could potentially see an early offer of trade agreement and political agreement. Smugglers goes for agreements with like Carino because he's probably going to say, Carino, look, there's a Vernice down south. He might be a late game threat. Let's, kind of do an alliance because he's already declined a trade from Atreides. And he's obviously built some underground headquarters a little bit around here on the Atreides research village, and we don't see any other underground headquarters going on at the moment. Not even on the spice fields.
I think Doggett rather goes for just getting a special set up early, using the authority for that rather than UHQs. I'm not a huge fan of that. Also, Doggett put his first main base building in only now, which is quite late for my taste. I like to start building main base buildings as soon as I can. So like right as the first tax hit, or before, if you're lucky with village layout. Get those early buildings in that are important, get more knowledge to get more research speed. He also starts with building out a 2-slot district.
Yeah, not a 1-slot.
Which I'm not a huge fan of either. I like to get the 1-slot districts first.
Do you think as well, though, that
research.
if he went Plascrete earlier with that Imperial base and then he didn't hard commit to the manpower, he would have had another main base building by now in a 1-slot? So
he would probably have like three maybe.
And that
4.
would be a pretty dominant position.
Both Carino and Vernius are doing it right, so to speak, where they are just building main base buildings on cooldown.
Well, we obviously see the Carino on the admin hall. He built first in the single slot. He's gone into research center to get the hedge for the spice tax, and the 20% knowledge, of course. And if we look at the knowledge now, where everyone's sitting, we see Vernius is on 31, Atreides is 23, Carino's on 17, and Smugglers is on 15 knowledge. So He's a bit behind on knowledge to everyone else. And of course, Mr. Carino now is building the triple yellow, and he's got single yellow ready, which is going to benefit him to get crew training program, and which he's got queued up. And obviously, the double blue is going to give him the influence production and intel, which is good as well for getting defense breaches and that later on, I guess, to get defense breaches and go for a base kill. Potentially on that great volcano triangle you were talking about on Vernius, when you were suggesting.
I don't think he can base drop on the knowledge, like the research station region north to the Vernius base. But also, again, he's not running Irulan, so it doesn't matter too much if he goes for a region that touches a special. But also, you can see Vernius sitting on those regions, prepared for a base drop.
Well, he's really worried. I think he's a bit scared,
Yeah.
like he thinks, like, is Carino, like, could get me here and could really tie me up, because I think Carino also notices the deep desert separation from smugglers, and he knows he is isolated, in the best way he's going to be able to potentially get ahead of everyone else is to base drop Vernius, wipe him out of the game, let Atreides fight smugglers, and then eventually make his way into the middle and dominate with Carino and go after smugglers.
I don't see a good other drop for him. Seeing that he doesn't have Irulan, he couldn't drop, or it wouldn't make much sense to drop between two spice fields to the north. To go for a Chome build. So here, me personally, I would probably go for a base drop. And that it depends. I might look for a base drop even on smugglers, even though that is a lot further away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we look as well here with the Landsrat, territory contest gets declined. That's going to be bad for smugglers because now he won't get that permanent hedge. And I think he would have actually wanted to not oppose Trial of the Great Houses and to lose that, because he, even if he lost that 30 Landsrat, he'd still be over 200, right? So he wouldn't go into negative for that and into the next level. Meanwhile, territory contests, putting his votes into that would allow him to get on his specials. He's got 3 specials. That's 1,500 free permanent hedge. 4 specials he's got. That would have been 2,000 hedge. He would have gotten from that charter. So that's not too good. That would have also given him hero and up to 11k, so 11.9k. So I don't know. I think that was a bit of a loss for him there. And we see Vernius going maybe for Polar Sync. He doesn't have enough authority yet, but he's close to having enough authority. So I think he's going to want to take Polar Sync here.
I think he sees the bunker and just wants to have it immediately. The way that it is set up, though, he can only connect a node to one of those regions.
Yeah.
So he can either choose to go for the node on Polar Sync, or he nodes the region next to it, which makes more sense to put it on Polar, to be honest. Just for the extra water production, it's more impactful than something like the one next to it.
Yeah, definitely. I see where you're coming from.
Right now I'm most curious about where Fizz is gonna base drop, because that's gonna really make it more dynamic, make the game more dynamic if he goes for a base drop.
Yes, certainly.
And if he doesn't go for a base drop, I'm just curious on where he goes because I don't see a good spot for him here.
I think Vernius has. Oh, so U12 is calling out Vernius for trying to bunker in mid here. So maybe he's going to try and convince smugglers to attack Vernius and kind of shift the blame here. We see the CP here. Smugs has 45 CP, Atreides has 43 CP, 42 on Vernius with a max of 55 now, and Carino on 34 CP. So Vernius at the moment can build the most amount of CP. So this is a very good position at the moment for Vernius. And he's going to take that polar sink now. And
something. Yeah, continue.
He's going to be on 7.8k hedge. He's now second in hedge. But I was going to mention the chain market with smugglers is 14%, which is a bit of an issue. And smugglers is going to take advantage of that. What do you think of him going illicit methods to smugglers? Do you want to expand on how he's going for underworld bribes now and what his tech order is?
So it looks like he's going for Chom build here. Chom and assassination build, I guess. Or what is his main base? He might look for a gov. I'm not sure because he's not invested into ecotech. The only ecotech he has is from Vernius, which does boost his economy back quite a bit. Going illicit methods just enables him to pillage everything he wants and not care about if he wants to cap it later or not. Like he can pillage acid legs as much as he wants right now, without ever getting an authority debuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
And with him going underworld bribes, that will just enable him to get more Landsrat standing and more votes.
Yeah,
which
contributes.
Resolution. And then he has nefarious contracts queued up. If you know Doghead, he likes his assassinations and smugglers.
He does like his assassinations. I've seen him before. He likes to chase down the assassination, but I am still worried for him. Even though he's going for a chone win here, he still only has one main base building in a double slot blue. Meanwhile, Carino has now the fully built base, and we see now Atreides having the single slot embassy, the double slot startup research center, single slot recruitment center, and now building single slot admin hall. So there is a huge issue here. Vernius having almost all of his buildings as well, double red, double blue, and single yellow, which is crazy. What do you think about the lack of main base buildings here?
I very much dislike it. I think having your main base building, like your main base filled out as early as possible, is pretty important and just a very nice bonus to have, because the main base buildings do give you such a big buff to your overall game. Even just filling out single slots, double slots, triple slots, whatever. Like you get the bonuses from having those slots. Single slot give you 15% research, depending on which building you have.
Langsrad's about to head up. We've got leading votes on Mr. Vernius here. We've got capped influence, and we've also got leading standing on House Carino here. And after this,
Atreides not far behind.
Yeah, Atreides isn't far behind either. I think Vernius commits here fully to the Landsrat standing here and blocking smugglers from getting that Landsrat standing. I don't think
they're less concerned about more about Atreides and Carino.
What I am liking here now is that Mr. Smugglers has been building Underworld headquarters. He's been establishing Atreides and being a rat like Anton Strats here, right? You see that Dune Invitational game? Dude, that was cracked. You went and you were building those Underworld headquarters and getting that hedge. And we see now that he's actually playing that game and he's trying to get that passive. And that's going to benefit him in the late game.
Not too much at the moment. He's just putting in his UHQ buildings and nothing more. He hasn't. Oh, there's the base drop, and it's an aggressive one on smugglers.
Wow. He wants to cut off
going
the
for that
middle.
mid position.
The mid position, the double special region as well. That's going on. And he started the upgrade. He wants that double red. He wants to get that +1 armor. And hidden explosive smugglers is building. He wants that base. He will want to destroy that base, work with Vernius, go wipe out that Imperial base, and that might be an issue for Carino.
It's a very committal drop, let's say, because it's between two factions, and so both factions might not like it. Obviously, with a bigger focus on smugglers here, but it's going to be hard for smugglers to contest Carino, because smugglers does have a hard time playing into Carino, especially if he gets Artie Jones out. Which he does not currently have any fuel cell. No, he has fuel cells, but hasn't built any fuel cell building.
I mean, something I'm noticing right now is that with this base drop from Carino, I think he is going to potentially go over to the Imperial base, try and liberate that special off of smugglers and get that triple liberation while he's going and pillaging the map. He can go liberate those territories and take away those specials of Mr. Smugglers. He does have the authority. He doesn't have enough authority, but the authority from liberating those specials in the spice field might help his case. What do you think about? So he's going nefarious contracts, Anton, and we see he's queued up synchronized heist. What's so good about the synchronized heist? Is it to get that Carino main base, do you think?
It's mostly about getting 10 more CP, so you just don't get dominated by Carino as much. Just getting 65 CP out sometime month 3 should be your aim pretty much every game.
Vernius has triple slot red. He's going for blood, right? Vernius here, right? Going for blood. We see that 65 CP is being pulled out early and making themselves a known threat in this game. We see the domination of mid becoming apparent, and we know now that Carino is going to leverage for, the whole smugglers situation, and Vernius is going to speak with smugglers, Atreides is going to speak with smugglers and say, you know what, you should go for that Carino main base, and maybe go for that Carino main base team up. That's going to cut Carino out of the game with that main base gone.
Pretty much, yeah.
And maybe we'll see a Vernius competition
unless he
with
goes
smugglers.
for just a very aggro on Vernius after and gets Vernius out of the game, then he can get another main based from that. But it's going to be hard. He has all his, he has no red buildings in his first base, and he's going triple double red now in his second.
Which is going to destroy his military.
If that second base gets destroyed, he's going to have a very hard time getting back into the game military-wise. Just because he has all his red building, or will have all his red buildings in there.
I mean, potentially we might see a Vernius getting attacked, because Smugglers is going to notice that, look, Vernius is a threat. If we go and liberate Polar Sync, we go attack Vernius here, right? We're going to combine with Atreides, we're going to team on Vernius here, knock Vernius down a few pegs, and that's going to allow Carino potentially to take more of middle going on and say, look, Smugglers, we can alliance in the middle for now. And then Smugglers can go for that main base later. Diplomacy-wise, he can go for that second main base that dropped and go take that out later. But Vernius is making themselves a very visual threat right now, especially in the hedge. We notice as well. So, what do you think, Anton?
I'm looking first. I'm still looking at that base drop. Um, I I think it's okay base dropping there and then not doing anything as long as Smugglers doesn't do anything, because he does want to get his red buildings in before he starts fighting. I'm also looking at the armories of players. Smugglers all around pretty standard stuff, unless on the wreckers. On the wreckers he went for concentrated toxins, which gives the wreckers plus 50% damage against their target. Wreckers are more of a support unit, I would say. They
Right.
they apply some good debuffs. They slow their targets, and I think damaged units around them. Yeah, damaged units suffer minus 20% speed. Damaged units suffer minus 2 armor. They have the flanker trait, so they're very, very fast if there are units close to them, which makes it very hard to actually get to them if you're chasing them.
But he's gone.
But they don't do much damage on their own. Like they only have
Yeah.
44 DPS, 8.8 power. The plus 50% damage won't do that much. I think it's better to go for more range or just
Yeah.
all other sources deal 10% more damage.
So would you say the two take bazooka and stinging gas over what he's ran, or is that what you're suggesting?
I would run staining gas and traumatic repeater.
Right.
Just to get just
Armor.
using them purely as support,
Mhm.
getting all their debuffs onto enemies.
Allowing the snipers or the free companies to deal the damage with wreckers to support. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the council here, maybe on Atreides. Yeah, I have the council. Yeah, he hard.
No,
And
not on it. Oh yeah.
he
Okay.
hard
I was
dives
just
it. And then we see the loss of Landsrad standing on Atreides as well. So although he's taken, I have the council, he's back down and he lost a bit of his lead there on the Landsrad standing.
Trade is going for a renegade base right now. Let's see if he keeps that renegade base there or if he's just gonna liberate it for the parts. He might keep it there just to be able to level his troops.
Yeah, to vet his units because it's. He is going for the liberate here. What I do notice really with Atreides is you want to take your army, you want to.
We got conflict.
Oh, we got some conflict. Oh, Carino smugglers. Yep, he's gone. He's going for the Moondew. I think he's going to get a liberate or an annex here. We're going to have a dogfight. It's going to be a dogfight. The annex.
He's just going to start beating down on that base.
Yeah. We hit explosives. Okay. But, smugglers is going to get hit here. And he's going to go potentially here. Yeah, he's going to get that in time. He's going to start annexing that village and he's going to take it right off of smugglers' hands.
It's going to take a heck of a long time though because of Stakhanov.
Yeah, Stakhanov as well.
It's going to take.
What's going on here?
We're commentating
a Dune match.
Nice.
If you want, you can watch it on the stream, but we want to keep quiet comms for me and Anton here.
Okay.
If that's alright.
So,
can you send me a link or?
Yeah, I'll send you a link here.
It's in stream announcement as well.
There you go.
Thanks.
Alright, cool beans. Anton, right? Having a look here, we see Atreides is now taking the Imperial Mandate from Carino. That's going to make Carino some money here. And Fizz...
If he fights, yeah.
Fizz is going to want to get the chome. He wants that chome, right? He wants to do something about smugglers. Yeah, they're rallying now. They're calling the banners just like in Game of Thrones, right? The North, right? They're rallying the banners. They want to go take out.
You can see Doghead running his free company just to be annoying and
be a pest.
slow down that capture.
Be a pest, yeah.
He might get detected though by the main base. Yeah, he got detected.
He gets detected here, but he's going to kill that unit faster. I think he kills that
Oh,
unit
yes.
faster.
But he's gonna lose both of those.
Yeah, and that's not too good. He's gonna. Yeah, that was not too good. Vernius, I think, is gonna. I think Vernius betrays. Vernius betrays, stops the cap here.
I don't think he can stop that cap. I'm pretty sure not with that
Oh,
army at least.
assassin? There's an assassin. Sneaky.
Yeah, assassin just to be there. Like,
Ooh. Vernius? Why is he
I
pulled out
don't.
of the cap?
I'm not a big fan of Fizz's armory upgrades here. He runs supporting tactics on both of his conscripts. Um, he does not run live reformations on both of his conscripts. I think that's a
Hmm.
huge mistake here, because the conscripts just get so much more tanky if they're sharing their HP with each other. Like if they're the life reformations, let's when health is above 50%, transfer 50% health per day to a unit of the same kind with less HP at close range. That's a lot of wording for saying if a unit is damaged, other units will heal it at the cost of their own HP. If they are above 50% HP. And then
Yeah.
obviously, together with Irulan, you have the massive with Quinsica, sorry, you have the massive heal as well, the 50% heal with her active.
What do you think though of Sards running frenzy instead of maybe going for influence and contesting this
No,
and
Battlefield Frenzy is the one you want to run
okay.
always, especially if you're on Quinsica.
Mm,
I think Sardakar's Cleaver is bugged right now, if I'm not mistaken, or not working as I think it should work.
mm,
Right now, it gives Sardaukar 5 more stacks when he's around no units. But if there are, it doesn't matter if there are 5 units around the Sardaukar or if he's alone. So there's something off about that upgrade,
mm,
which is why I wouldn't pick it at the moment.
right.
Um, it doesn't raise the execution threshold further than it would normally.
Right.
Um, it's more worth it to go for the parrying arm guards or frightening reputation instead of the Sardaukar Cleaver,
What
just
I
because it's more
am
value you're getting.
yeah. Yeah, 100%. I do. I mean, when I look at the whole Carino thing, even if he does go execution threshold, and if it's not actually working as intended, does he go parrying augments instead? Oh,
Yeah,
smugglers is going. Wow. So this is actually quite a bad position here for Carino. He's quite cut off, and Vernius, I believe, must be working with smugglers to destroy that base.
yeah, they're all talking in chat and
Yeah,
saying that they're gonna attack the Karina base.
I think as well. Looking at this, he's hitting that missile battery. I think smugglers. Does he have defense breaches? No, he does not. But we see defense sabotage here, and we see hidden backdoor. But we
The fight is gonna change uh, a lot as soon, like in 3 days, as soon as the military academy finishes for Carino. And then it's 8 more days for his monument to finish in the single slot. Um, I don't think that base survives until then if they're committed
mm,
to actually destroying it. Which I don't know exactly why they would be. Smugglers is
mm,
ahead right now.
yeah,
Carino does not have Irulan.
yeah,
Um, so it would just be a thorn in Smug's territory right now. Smug is also on 24% Chom. If they kill that base, Smug is gonna
mm,
have free reign pretty much.
sure,
Smugglers is preparing an assassination on Carino. Yeah,
yeah,
on Atreides. Sorry. So this
yes, I see.
looks to be right what Doggett wants.
I,
And Fizz is not telling anyone, yo, I don't have Irlan, I can't double build crafts. Like I don't know. The base is just very committal, like a very committed position there. Very central, so everyone
something.
has access to it, and people generally dislike Carino on more than two bases, or two bases in general. If they can get one base away, then he's still in the game, can do stuff, but isn't a
Yeah,
contestant anymore. Carino does have his Kronos out now.
yeah, he does have the Kronos, and that
That will be
will help.
massive.
That will help him expand, and maybe he's going to go for that Solari processing plant region just to get the manpower quirk and the Solari. He can investment office that
He
region.
did just get truce with everyone,
Mm,
so he has a bit more time. I would guess he gets his main base finished out by then, so he will have an easier time,
I
uh,
think
like defending that and going for smugglers.
I think Atreides has a very strong position right now. He's going for the cap right next to Imperial Base, right? We notice that Carino's obviously going for that yellow region, right? But there are no specials or very minimal specials that Vernius has access to. He's got access to 3, right? But obviously that polar sync is going to go because Smugglers is going to want it, and he sees that he is contesting his hedge and he won't like Vernius, right? And obviously he's going to go
No
and
one likes Vernius there.
yeah,
I think that's more of an Atreides problem than a Smug problem right now, though. Smug
yeah.
is a bigger
A
Carino problem
trade.
at the
I mean,
moment.
yeah, Atreides is also though going to be an issue with Smugglers, which is why Smugglers is preparing that assassination on Atreides, right? And
Yeah.
he's almost got 3 infiltration
Oh my
cells.
god. Doghead only now putting in a second main base building in a triple slot. How this is so bad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but
I would.
this is not what you want. Not at all. You want your main base buildings
Mm,
out as fast as possible. If you're taking this long to put your main base buildings in, then
it's
you're doing
month
something
5.
wrong.
It's month 5.
It's month 5. He's getting his second main base building.
We look at Atreides here. He's almost got the triple red now, and he's got the +2. He's got the +1 armor, right? He's almost got the triple red, and that's going to be very dangerous for when those rangers get very powerful. He's got the war memoirs, and now he can go around. He's going to start killing units, vet that army, and he's going to be very, very powerful with his acid legs, with his Observatory Mountain. He can then go and hit Smugglers at Well of Riches or go hit his Worm Nest, while Smugglers potentially has to deal with Carino and Vernius. So
Yeah.
I think this gives Atreides opportunity. He seems like a very passive player, not enticing any aggro with anyone, whereas Vernius, Carino, and Smugglers are all being very aggro players to each other at the moment. And I think they're going to eventually notice what U12's doing here. He's set up for Gov as well. He's making a lot of influence in Intel production, plus 29 Intel. And looking at, here, he's going for Spine Mastery as well now. And I think he's going to go for active surveillance because he probably knows Doghead likes an assassination or Landsrat support. Both are very good options for Atreides here. Max out the influence or get the counterintelligence agent. Prevent smugglers from assassinating you. What do you think about Carino's tech order, Anton, on the second main base?
That's fine. Going for the triple double monument. It's okay. I'm not too big a fan. I think doubling the triple slot makes a lot of sense. But I would rather have a doubled single slot and having the monument in the double. Just because it makes you more versatile in what you're going for with your tech tree. But this is just a bit different. from what I do with Carino.
Seems as well, everyone is
Operation.
truced. Everyone has truces going on right now.
Yeah.
We don't have something I'm very surprised with Atreides is Atreides has not expanded to he's obviously cut off the political agreement with Carino, right, and the trade agreement and the research, right? He's cut off basically all the agreements that he had sent at the start. He took advantage of Carino there, and now he's not got barely any trade agreement. He's got a research agreement with smugglers and a trade agreement with Verniers. And he knows he's not going to want a research agreement with Verniers because Verniers is making like a hell of a lot of knowledge. He's on 51 knowledge, whereas everyone else is, 22, 27, 29. You know? So.
It pains me to see the main base building from Doghead.
Finally, we have the single slot chain branch. We finally got it. He's going to get his, in 7 days, his first.
At this point, like, I think an admin hall would still be better. Right
Yes, definitely for the authority production. Go and try and get another special if he can. I don't think he can though. He's very limited, but
but just putting in more UHQs, getting passive, getting more money.
Ooh.
Everything that.
I think. Oh, here we go. Smugglers talking with Atreides. Atreides spoke with smugglers, smugglers with Verniers, and Verniers with smugglers. So, smugglers is the key whisperer here, right? He's making sure the connections with Atreides and Verniers in this plan to go and hit Carino because they must realize that Carino must have his military in this, right?
They must also realize that Carino is behind right now. Not a threat at the moment. He might become a threat later when he gets stuff off of Smugs, but right now it's better to just let Smugs deal with him alone and go for the stuff that you need.
I have the council will be big here for smugglers with the bounty. Authority production, I'd expect us. Oh, wow. 9 votes is all it took for Atreides to win that. Laborites goes through 1,000 votes on smugglers. Everyone's going to make basically money, right? We've got Judge now, and those agents are going to help smugglers go and assassinate Atreides. Meanwhile, smugglers is going to coerce with Verniers and Atreides and go and attack this second Imperial base. If they do get the kill, that makes Carino basically pretty useless militarily wise in this game.
Best scenario for Doghead right now, getting that base out there, 3v1ing Carino for some reason, assassinating Atreides and just winning on Chom. That looks to be his game plan at the moment.
I mean, personally, I'd be more worried about Atreides right now because he has the ability to peacefully annex regions. He's got 233, he's building 14 authority production, and he's got 19 passive, the most of anyone. So he is leading on Hedge, he's leading on Lantrad standing, right? And he's going to almost make that 500. He's making 27 intel production, which means he can start building ceasefires and defense breaches, and he can really use them, right? Smugglers realizes he's going to get comms jam, but if he doesn't build comms jam, he does have one, but if he does use that comms jam and he puts all of his intel into assassinating Mr. Atreides is going to be able to cease fire and get close to the hedge-wing, And that might not be so good. He's going to press smugglers here.
I don't understand this from all the players. I understand it from Doghead, but I don't understand it from anyone else going for Carino here. It does not make sense to me.
I mean, there's no defense breaches right now, All this is going to
but
be
Carino's army is gonna get wiped here. There's no.
cool. Carino army gets wiped, but at the end of the day, you want to destroy that main base, and
Which they're still gonna be able to
yeah,
do with 3
but
armies.
they're
on top of
running
it.
out of supply. Supply's getting ran out for Atreides. Atreides has to pull out. He's going to have to pull out here.
And Carino not remaking any of his troops right now.
Yeah, I mean, look at this, right? Like, he's going to still...
That base is dead.
Or maybe here, Atreides builds a ceasefire, puts it down on the base.
No, never.
Goes and PAs. I mean, I did it in my Dune League game, and I basically ceasefired twice an Imperial base to prevent him from dying, right, while
But
PAing.
he wants him to die. For some reason, he doesn't like him there.
I don't know why. He contests smugglers.
Yeah. He could, like, that's the best contest Smugglers has right now. Smugglers that base is gonna die. Smugglers gonna assassinate Atreides. Even though Smugglers needs to put in this major UXQ extension.
This army comp
Also,
is very interesting from U12, running 3 support drones. Personally, I would have 2 heavy weapon squads over that, and I would be carrying.
Yeah,
a bit more like anti-air, especially when you're gonna have to deal with the folder relay and Wraith as well later on. That Imperial base now is dead. Full Carino. He says based. Okay.
Fizz didn't do a good job of communicating with the lobby here, or just like politicking. He just let it happen. Didn't object to why they were doing it. I guess they don't know themselves why they're doing it.
What I'm noticing is Smugglers has not pillaged any of his back regions. These regions are prime for being hit by a peaceful annex by Atreides if he wants to. Oh.
Also prime for another cell.
I mean, Vernius, sure.
Smugglers needs to put in the major unit extension for one more Atreides,
yeah.
So Atreides ASAP just assassinated.
Yeah.
I guess unless he takes another territory, he should be out of the game.
So Mr. Carino is now building command posts to keep that 55 CP, which is
they're only now calling out smugglers on 30% Chom. No. Like thing is about smuggler Chom that it's gone away here. So it's truce with them because all of the ecotech is Phineas, even Chom support. So he does look into a hedge play right now.
Yeah. Certainly. I mean, something I see right now is that Smugglers is leveraging spice off of Atreides with that Well of Riches, right? We see as well that he's not leveraging spice off of Vernius here. Vernius has a very good grip at the moment on his map control of all the players. Atreides has some gaps here. Definitely. I do think this is an opportunity for Atreides to chase after Smugglers and probably get another special. Smugglers is really in an issue here. Oh, he has lost a village here. He's abandoned one, and it blocks PA. So he's cutting off his main base from any attack.
It does not block PA.
It says abandoned. Yeah, it does. Cannot be targeted by an attack blocks the PA ability.
Only affects your faction.
Wait,
it only affects smugglers.
It doesn't block PA?
Atreides... No, of course not.
That's crazy then. Vernius isn't even near it. He can just PA that village.
Yeah, of course.
He can PA that village, get another spice field going on. Go... hit a Well of Riches and go cap one, and Atreides is in a huge position. Maybe Smugglers won't have the eco to even support the assassination on Atreides.
No, he does have the eco because he can just sell Chom if he wants to. It's just more like, does he have the intel, which he does have because he has a lot of agents on people.
He's also
Um,
been taken over in Hedge now from Atreides. Atreides, though, sitting on 1k intel. Why is he sitting on
Yep.
that 1k intel? He could be. He has
Against-
ceasefire defense breaches he could be building at the moment.
Could be building more operations, yeah, but
Mm.
I think ceasefire is really all you need.
I mean, yes, ceasefire is good, but defense breaches, if you did want to go gun a base down and you did coordinate an effort with Vernius here, you could go
No
for.
one wants smugglers out of the game right now because then all of the specials open up and the traders just get them all.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the
but
least. That's the least Vernius wants right now.
oh yeah, definitely because Carino is still in the game. Carino is still a threat.
No, Carino is out of the game pretty much.
I mean, yeah, well, without the I'd say without that second main base, yeah, he is quite limited. I think he is out of the game to maybe win. I would say the only way Carino wins with Atreides out of the game, Vernius and Smugglers fight, Carino rebuilds as much as he can and maybe wins the game.
His
somehow.
only win con right now is domination.
I guess, yeah. He can't chome. He can barely hedge. He doesn't have Irulan. Um, he's quite in a pickle here. Something.
Yeah, again, coming down to I have no idea why they decided to get that base out. Like Vernius has no reason to do it. Atreides has no reason to do it. Atreides would much rather just get the mid bunker out. I would think.
I do
Um,
think, though, right,
like
that
let Carino
obfuscating.
deal with smugglers. Like smugglers was the main threat in both Hedge and Chome. Like let Carino deal with that. Let him get those two special regions. He doesn't have Irulan. He should have told the lobby that he doesn't have Irulan. He should have just
Mm,
politicked his way out of it because they're like. I don't see why Vernius would do it. I don't see why Atreides would
yeah.
do it when he's just obviously hitting smugs with it.
Vernius, though, is really open. He's really open. His main base is so open to, an attack from Carino and Atreides.
I mean,
Oh, he's attacking
the
smugglers,
way
yeah.
Fizz gets back into the game is by killing Vernius for another
Mm-hmm.
base.
Yeah.
I think. I don't think he will be able to kill smugglers, but killing Vernius is achievable. Let's say.
I mean, I notice here he's going for the cap now. So
Mm-hmm.
he notices that Atreides is fighting smugglers. He does win this. He can win this. Atreides can win this. He's doubting himself. He's got wardens, which are 945 HP, last stand, gain the +5 armor. He's sending in.
Atreides can win this, but not like he's doing it right now because he just gets kited out by smugglers.
He needs to
Picked off.
micro a little bit better and make sure that he's killing those units, doing it back and forth, using those
He needs to
ranges.
lead with the snipers
Yeah,
here,
he needs to
like with his
use the
rangers.
attack range.
Um,
So what we notice here now is that he's destroyed the crafts workshop. He's slowing down Smuggler's little hedge gain. Smugglers now is very fragmented. Vernius is in a hyper strong position here, but I think he's going to make himself the number one threat. And Smugglers, yeah, he's going over and he doesn't like this, and he's going to want to attack.
yeah, but now Atreides can go in again.
Mm-hmm. And he may actually go after his special and go after that Well of Riches, or he'll go after his Imperial base.
I think he goes after the army. Smug has a hard time with Vernias, as you can see right
Yeah,
here.
but look at this army. Look how powerful this army is. 108 hitting rangers at the moment, 700 HP. Very, very strong rangers, and they're not even vetted yet. But when they are vetted, they're going to be a huge issue.
So Smug lost his entire army just now, and now he will just lose both of those regions. Because once Atreides is on top of it, smugglers can't really do anything.
So,
Like if
yeah.
Atreides gets a decoy thumper,
Mhm.
it just prevent his kiting.
Well, even if Vernius gets this Moondew Veil and Atreides does get this Well of Riches, Atreides will still be in hedge, but Vernius will be in hedge ahead, but the authority production and the authority that Atreides has already acquired is higher than Vernius already, but they are pretty equal. But this is going to mean that both of them, their passive does go up, and Vernius becomes the bigger threat.
Doghead's still not putting in his major UHQ extensions as he could be doing.
Something I do.
Could put another infiltration cell into Atreides. He could be doing a lot more. How is his UHQ setup looking like?
Well,
Yeah, he's got UHQs in most villages of Atreides, of Carino. So at least he's doing something good there. He's now building out his 3 like it's just not how you're supposed or how you should be doing it with your main base. If he has a fully built main base, it would be a lot easier for him to do the stuff he's doing.
I do
Just
think
because he
though
has
that
more support,
Vernius's win is quite limited here, because if you think about it, sure, right, Vernius caps that special, he's ahead in hedge, right? However, he can't obfuscate valuable trinkets, I believe, without losing it himself, right? So
yes.
if he does lose it himself, he's not going to be able to hedge, although he's got the specials, right? Sure, he's got the specials. Carino's going to want revenge on Vernius for backstabbing him, and he's going to want to chase
it's
him.
not revenge, it's more about getting a third base, or like second base, I guess. So,
Yeah.
like that's his primary objective here.
Well, that's going to create
He's gonna
space
go
for
cap that one
Atreides.
next. Yeah, and it's gonna create like the threat again of smugglers when he eventually decides to start the assassination, which I guess he will do after putting in a cell
Carino.
on the
Carino fighting here. He needs to hit, though. He needs to hit those railguns.
No, not really. He has enough manpower, like enough numbers here to just do it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Carino
in a 1v1 fight does pretty well against Vernius.
in a very aggressive position.
Not a million nodes.
Oh, he's... Oh my god. Those wardens are looking beautiful. Look at those wardens. 12 armor. We add Gurney's ability, right? We add Gurney's ability to that, the +5 armor, right? That's going to be absolutely crazy.
Yeah, but during Gurney's forced march, they can't attack.
Sure. Yeah, they can't attack, but the armor's going to still give them survivability.
Yeah, that's the entire point.
The hit and run
away.
The hit and run strats. He's also building military factory. So he wants to dominate over smugglers in the north. He knows these specials are right for the taking, right? The worm nest, and he could go for Imperial Basin. While Vernius is stuck here with Carino on his doorstep. You know?
Yep. Carino is doing the right move here, going for Vernius. It's the only move he has, pretty much.
Well, he wants to liberate
trying to
him.
get Vernius. Yeah, so he can't bunker down on it. So Vernius can't bunker down of course. Like,
such a powerful position right now from Carino and dominating over this Vernius. Meanwhile, creating space for smugglers to reinforce his army, go take back that spice field or assassins and go mess with this Atreides army. The annex is almost done. It's crazy. It's going to put him on 20.5k hedge. And checking the passive. Right? 37 passive from Vernius, 25 from Atreides. This extra crafts workshop will put him on 35. And that's going to be pretty harmful now. Yep, that just boosted his passive right up there now
Yeah,
to 37.
Vernius just can't. Vernius just can't defend against Carino like this.
I think as well the missile batteries, you reckon, Anton, they do create a problem with Vernius, and also the admin hall. He went for triple red Mr. Smugglers for the 20% max military health, but he still hasn't got a single slot eco able to get that authority production and keep specials or keep expanding and blocking Atreides from the win here. He's not going to be able to.
Problem with not getting single slots early is your research. Right now, if Smugs had gone for more single slots, he could have the entire left side of the yellow tree as well as everything he has right now. If he just has single slots in yellow, in red, and in blue.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, it's so much better than to fill out a slot immediately, unless you're going for like a specific build where you want to have the other bonus first. But he didn't even go for a bonus quickly, so it would have just been better to get the single slots. But I guess he doesn't like those.
Yeah, I mean,
there's no point in not building main base buildings.
This folder relay is gonna die.
Unless you don't have the eco, then of course. But he had the eco. He just
look at this. The
chose
folder
to
relay.
invest it in
The
something
folder
else,
relay is getting wiped
didn't bring
right
him
now.
that far, to be honest.
Yeah, Anton, this folder relay is getting wiped. The railgun drones are getting absolutely destroyed by Carino. He's getting the liberation.
Oh yeah.
And Smugglers is getting caught lacking. And now the issue with Smugglers having that, not even that single slot admin hall yet, but this Wraith, right, is going to get absolutely abused by these Rangers with 117 power, 740 health, and 7 armor. And those Rangers are going to be able to gun down that Wraith, and that's going to be a dead Drisk. That's going to be a dead Wraith. And then Smugglers is going to have a really tough time here with Atreides.
Yeah, he needs to assassinate him, which he is preparing. But he still does not have the more cells building in. He needs that. He really needs that.
We finally got the admin hall. When you're playing Atreides, you need to get admin hall pretty early in a single slot because that's going to
any faction you
yeah,
want.
just any faction admin
early.
hall. I would say
I don't
though,
dislike
Fremen,
Vernius not having it right now. Rather opting to get a Chom branch. I don't hate that with Chom being so high from smugglers, so you have to contest it somehow. And Chom branch just being a very good building on its own.
oh my god,
And if
the
you didn't
pillage
have
on
to build the
Vernius.
Spice Laboratory as Vernius, like Vernius has what, two, three? I think 2 unique main base buildings.
I think he's going for the
Yeah,
Polar
2
Sync
unique.
here, Atreides. I think he wants that Polar Sync. Wow.
Yep.
He wants the Polar Sync, he wants the double pillage on Vernius, he's taking control. And Vernius is seeing this and
He's going for
he's lacking.
pillage.
He's lacking. Vernius is losing here.
Oh yeah, Vernius.
Look at that supply. The supply is getting nerfed right now. Oh, he's going for the annex. I'm guessing U12. He likes destroying the crafts workshop.
I don't know why he pillaged. Or did he pillage? He pillaged, right?
Yeah.
U12 pillaged the one
Not
next to.
yet, no. He hasn't pillaged it yet.
No, he hasn't pillaged
Ah,
it, but it's devastated, so
yeah.
someone pillaged it.
I think the recruitment,
That
the
might have been
rebels, the
a
rebels
renegade.
now.
Yeah.
And Smugglers is going to get a little bit back in the race, not really. His spice field in the north is getting pillaged by renegades, and he's not going to be able to stop that. That's going to bring his spice down. In the Moondew Vale, sure, he gets the Moondew Vale, but Atreides is going to be huge on getting another 10 hegemony passive and 22.5k. And now Carino is talking with Smugglers. What do you
I mean,
think?
at this point, the Vernius base is pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Carino does have
Defense
consolidation,
breaches?
but no defense breaches.
Okay.
I don't think
Vernius
he. I
has
don't think
nukes.
he really needs the defense breaches at this point. He can just gun down the base
Yeah.
with all his conscripts. He needs to heal the
Vernius, though,
conscripts right
does
now
have
with Pensikia.
nuclear silo. Vernius does have nuclear silo, which is pretty crazy. I think what he's going to do is probably save up for a nuke and then use a nuke on Carino's army, try and wipe Carino's army so he can win back the game here. Or he's going to try and nuke a special and devastate it from Atreides and prevent the win at last minute.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the nuke prepped. He just has the silo
Yeah.
built.
Yeah, that is a. Smugglers did get that back, and he's got the heavy militia now. The spice field is looking, the Kronos is regenning. The spice field is so low, and now he's got it. He's got that polar sync. That's really good for Atreides.
Finally, Doghead puts in Whisperer's hub, and he will get cells on, I guess, the polar sync and well. Then he has cells on all his important regions, let's say. Let's see where the cells are. No, he has one on the Observatory Mountain, one behind his main base, one on Acid Lakes, and then I think he's prepping the next one right now.
If you actually have a look,
yeah.
I think Atreides has discovered the assassination.
There's no assassination.
No assassination yet. That is very bad because 23.4k, right? We see 10 authority production and 50 passive on Atreides right now. That is very high passive. Double. Smugglers on 71 passive. Wow. But he's got. He's got like. Ooh. Damn. Portfolio scrutiny. Scrutiny on Smugs. Oh my god, that's gonna knock down Smugs off 30%.
It's gonna look him, Yep. He did get a special back in mid, knocking Vernius down quite a bit.
Oh my god, Smuggler's trying to get the bounty on Atreides. If that goes through on Smugs, I think this gives the game to Atreides. Because Smugs isn't going to be able to fight military.
So. He's gonna be able to assassinate Atreides in that time if he gets lucky with detection.
Well, he doesn't even have the fully stacked. He's just about to get the infiltration level. But Atreides already has 3 counter agents on. He's already got the 3 counter agents on counter assassination. He's prepared. Atreides has gone into this prepared that he knows Doghead might assassinate him. Maybe some extra training. I know U12 coming into this game was most worried about Fizz. He told me he was most worried about Fizz in this lobby.
Yeah, so I guess that's why he did it, but...
We can see now Smugglers is going around and I think taking villages. No, he's pillaging. He needs the eco back. When we look at money, Carino on 25.8k, 21k now. He's got a lot of money and a lot to do with it. He's oppressing Vernius here. And he is
Vernius
bullying
his nuke
him.
now.
Yeah, Vernius is building his nuke. I think he's gonna nuke Polar. That's what I think. The prediction is nuke Polar sink. Destroy some
No.
crafts workshops.
He's gonna nuke to defend himself if he nukes.
I think this is definitely an Atreides game. We can see where he's put infiltration cells. He's put one on the Acid Lakes. He's put one on Plascrete, one on Observatory Mountain. We don't see
Where's the
cell
last one, though?
search.
I wonder where his last cell is.
We'll just have
He
a
hasn't
look.
put it in. He's just put it in on.
Okay, he started the assassination on Atreides. He's got a. It's
Got 2 assassins from Resolution. Nice. And he's gonna attack.
Oh my
well,
god,
now.
this is. I really believe that. Yeah, Smugglers is going to attack Atreides now. Atreides has the airfield and he's got border defenses. He's so strong. He's so strong right now. He's going to have Last Stand. He's going to have his, his wardens. They're going to be so strong.
Smug's got what he came to do, which is destroy the building, the surveillance building.
And
So he doesn't have stealth
progression factor, it's going down. The progression
the
factor.
worm.
The worm, if that gets Smugglers.
Yeah, it got Smugglers.
It got
not all of it. He needs to walk assassins in.
Yeah.
He's almost. If he's a 55% progression factor, he needs to put an assassin right now. Otherwise,
yeah, he can't. He can't maintain the assassination. The 25k.
He can. He just needs to put in assassins. That's all.
Well, Carino is still dealing with Vernius down here.
And
he is harassing him.
Atreides not rebuilding his surveillance station.
Oh, the progression factor is gone down. Oh, he's sent an assassin. He's sent the assassin. He's re-established the assassination onto House Atreides here. However, he needs.
Meanwhile, Carino and Vern are still fighting.
Yeah, and he's building that passive backup, and he's building those missile batteries. And I'm guessing he's going to want to chase down a special now. Another special off of Smugglers.
Again, if Fizz were to use live reformation instead of supporting tactics or pairing arm guards on his melees, he would do a lot better here.
Oh my god, Doghead's pissed.
Healing.
Doghead is pissed off. We have the accusations calling Fizz a kingmaker. Wow.
No, this is.
I mean, it's a pretty solid accusation here. To be honest,
I don't think so. If Fizz kills Minx here, he can drop another base right next to Sink.
Exactly. He can get.
Also,
the
is
Rangers
assassinating Atreides with 4 cells. That's not going to be easy for U12 to search all of those. And the assassination is still undetected. So he might be getting lucky and getting. Now it's detected. All right. So at 36, 37%.
Okay, so it's been detected. He knows now he's going to start searching for cells. Yep, he's starting up cell search. He's making cell search. He wants to counter that assassination and make his life a living hell. He's got a cell on Well of Riches, and I think he predicts that cell will be on there. I think he knows.
I think Atreides will have to drop land.
Nuke. Nuke on that village. Wow, and it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because the nuke isn't fast enough to get troops.
Wow.
It's only fast
and
enough
that
to get
destroyed his lantern standing.
Yeah.
That's insane, and now we still have a fight between Vernius and Carino down in the south here. We have a battle in the north. The hero died. Hero's gone. Which hero
Yeah, I mean,
did he pick up?
Vernius is going to lose this fight, and now Fizz just has to keep pressing and just kill that base right now. Use the Winsikia heal, come on.
Yeah, he needs to use that once again.
Live Reformations is just such a good gear upgrade for
Wow.
for
Look at
conscripts.
this. Look at this aggression. This is coming for war. He wants blood. Meanwhile, oh, Atreides ceasefire. He ceasefire. He's blocking.
That's good for really good for Smugs. Now Smugs can just keep sending assassins into there. Although he U12 is searching that, but I don't think he has time to search 3 more cells after that. He doesn't have Thufir, so he doesn't get the. Oh, does Fizz have a supply drop? Come on, Fizz. Yeah.
I think what he does here now is he's going to start. He wants a special. If he can get a special, another one, I think he makes enough passive that assassination cannot go through in time.
No, I think it's going to go through in time. If he doesn't drop regions. I don't think when Spice Tax is in 5 days, they'll put him to 27.3.
Oh, Smugglers wants this.
Sure need another region, but that won't cut it. Like one single region won't cut it. And specials are not open at the moment.
Yeah. Ooh. They think that he's got so much authority stacked up, but he doesn't. Oh my god.
Of course he doesn't. He just captured Sync.
If obfuscation happens, Atreides loses the win. He gets assassinated from the game, and Vernius can take the game back.
No, Vernius doesn't take the game back here.
Ooh, Doghead is saying, right? Now obfuscating against Carino aggression. He doesn't have the Landrad because he nuked.
Yeah, it's...
What a misplay.
That's the problem.
And the burn stacks on the base. He doesn't have defense breaches.
Fizz needs to rebuild more troops, man.
Yeah, he needs to feed this.
He has the man. No, he doesn't have
the cell. The cell got wiped. He got the cell. He got one of the cells.
One cell got wiped, but Doghead is just sending guys into Observatory Mountain now, which is nowhere near being capped. He dropped Polar Sync, so that's at least good. It was a good decision not to put a cell in Polar Sync. But that Vernius base looks pretty dead to me. The only way he can sustain it... Oh no, he's buying Mercs now. That might slow it down by quite a lot. But he's getting the burn stacks. He could breach potentially if he wants to.
Yeah, he's getting the burn stacks, and he's really acquiring damage on that base. Something I noticed is the infiltration cells.
The assassination probably won't go through. He's going to Observatory Mount right now. He's searching the last cell behind his main base. If Doghead can get one more assassin in, I think it will go through, and I think he has the time to get it there. He doesn't have stealth detection anywhere.
He's got rid of a cell. He's got rid of a cell.
Yeah, he needs... That one assassin in Polar Sync needs to reach Observatory Mountain before the cell gets searched.
Another cell. He's removed another cell now. He's taken it down.
He needs to be careful not to run into the other...
the assassin! The assassin! Yeah. Oh my god, the worm! The worm!
No, the worm won't catch it there. I think he makes it. Oh no, he got detected!
Oh no!
What a misplay!
Oh my god!
Doghead wasn't paying fucking attention.
The assassination gets blocked.
He walks onto the edge. He walks onto the edge of the probe setup. If he gets that, what's it called? If he gets that refresh, Atreides dies there. And Carino got wiped. How did Carino get wiped there? Just Mercs.
Oh my god, and he's going to bring all of his army, he's going to go to Smugglers right now. This cap might slow... I don't think he gets there in time, no, he can't get that in time. The annexation will go through.
He has an airfield right next to it, and he has faster airfield.
Oh, ceasefire! The ceasefire play! The ceasefire?
I don't think he's even trying to get there right now. He's just waiting and force trucing him in a second. Then he will have to betray. What's the lance rat right now?
Does he
Gav is
go?
not up.
Wait, is he PAing? No, he's not PAing the abandoned village. The
He can't
policing.
PA the policing. He just abandoned it.
Yeah, but I mean, he's probably gonna save PA. I think he wiped Smuggler Army here. I don't think he wants to use the influence here. He's gonna want to probably dive in there. Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know what he does
It's
here.
disappointing to see the base dive fail.
Wow. Vernius. I mean, sure, but is Fizz making troops?
He just needs to force truce smugglers now. Like, that's what he needs to do at the moment. Otherwise he's gonna lose that.
Oh, he's got one in. He's got stuff
okay,
in. He's got stuff in there. He's gonna win it. He
now
wins
it's
it. Get
over.
the snipers. The snipers. Yeah, use the Landrat guards. Use the warden. The warden's going. Is that a one sod? Oh my god! And the worm. The worm.
That's awesome.
Oh wow! Great defense by U12 here. Amazing.
I don't think he will. Like, he has to fly over to mid though to get mid again. Because now Vernius will just grab it if he can.
Okay, so Vernius is
Or
now
even Smugglers.
catching up. Smugglers is on 70 passive, but Atreides is still higher passive than Vernius here. Well, that's GG. What do you mean that's GG? It's not GG, he's only 26k, buddy.
He's 26k with Vernius being able to recap mid.
Exactly.
Probably.
Vernius is coming over now. He's making his way. Oh, but the Landrad, they're getting their revenge. The Landrad.
No, he has units there.
Yeah, but he's
As long
gonna
as he
have
has
to keep
units there
units
that draw the focus of the Lanceret guards
Yeah.
or
But he's gonna have
Punishers
to
or
keep
whatever
them.
are there.
He's gonna have to keep them there. Ooh, an infiltration.
If Atreides gets late, then if he doesn't get mid, then the game goes on for a little while.
Okay, so having a look at this, he's building infiltration suspect. He's going for another attempt at assassination on the Atreides.
Now, I don't know why U12 keeps his guys in his drones. He needs to heal those warriors that are in there.
Yeah, it's very important that if you're using support drones and you choose to use them, that you need to use them properly. I think what Mr. Atreides does here is that he
goes capturing.
Yeah, he goes capturing. He needs to go maybe hit Worm Nest or go hit the Renegade base and get some more authority.
No, Sync. You don't get authority from a Renegade base.
Not anymore? Don't you for liberating? Yeah, for liberating a Renegade base, I'm pretty sure.
For liberating a siege, for pillaging a siege, yeah.
Oh, you get guild favors and Solari. I think you used to get it.
Yeah, you get 1k Solari for liberating a base.
Alright, looking at Landsrat though, we've got water sellers, all diplomatic congresses. Atreides is going to go for it. He wants to hit that. Or he's going to confuse Ray him and pick water sellers. Either way, Atreides...
He wants the truce and just get to mid before Vernius.
But the issue is, if he hard commits, he doesn't have enough for a forced truce. Does he have a ceasefire built? No. Oh, he does have a ceasefire built. He comes prepared.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't really care about what gets hit here. Like, the diplomatic congress doesn't really... Like, if it goes on Smugs, he's happy. If it goes on Carino... if it goes on Carino, that's the only case where he isn't happy.
Wow, he wants money. Why does he want
he's
money?
making minus 200. So might have been close to...
I think he just literally wants the money. He's a greedy man. Wow, and he can also get that 50. Oh my god, he's got the 67 influence POI in Sadna right next to his main base to the south of
Yeah.
Atreides. And he's got the house gift. That influence is going to help him stack for a forced truce. Oh, we get an attacking of a siege right now. He's going for the authority. Believe, yeah, he can get 72 authority here. I think Carino is going to stack up again and he's going to go hit Vernius. Oh, but this opens Polar Sync for Atreides.
Yeah, Atreides is going for
He's
Polar
going
Sync.
for Polar Sync. He sees the movement there. And I'm guessing Smugglers is going to make a move onto that Well of Riches again, round 2. Or he's going to make his way to...
Which he will just get ceasefired and forced truced and ceasefired and forced truced all over again.
Exactly.
Like,
oh, the EMP, because he knows if Vernius goes on that territory, he's gone. Alright, Poliseg, he takes this, he controls a lot of mid here. And yeah, he's going to draw out, he's got to be careful here. He's got to be really careful. If he uses that ceasefire on the smugglers, it's better to force truce him. I think he's going to let the militia die. He's going to kill the Vernius army here, who wants that Vernius army dead. He needs to use, yeah, those rangers. They're going to get XP. They're going to kill those mechanical units here. The folder relay needs to be hit because it's strengthening all of Vernius's troops here.
it doesn't matter. He has tether there anyway.
Oh, the folder relay.
The folder relay only tethers, which he has tether there.
Oh, he's going to build airfield. He's going to build crafts workshop. Oh, and he doesn't go. He goes for the fuel cell village. He's going for another village, 28k. He's going to build crafts workshop here at Atreides. He only needs...
he peacefuls the one
he's going to PA.
Next to Sync.
He's going to need a PA.
Although he could have peace PA though. Oh no, I guess he can save the siege territory for last. He needs to pick up the
he's PAing. He's PAing right now, Hallen.
Yeah,
in 4 days. The annex.
Pick up the authority POIs that he has. He has one in the deep desert to
I
the
think
south.
that's game over.
Then he can just annex another region.
Tax hits in 0 days. He gets it.
It is over.
I think
he
he
needs
gets
to
it.
defend the peaceful though.
Oh.
He doesn't get it on tax now. And he needs to force smugs.
Vernius is hitting him. He's gonna. I think he's not gonna force shoot smugs. I think he's gonna force shoot Vernius.
Doesn't matter either. You can force
Oh my
both.
god, Vernius is losing supply. He's losing supply. He lost a battle with the 900 HP militia.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a full army.
That's amazing.
Shadow of an army there.
Oh my god. He's really being aggressive here. He's got the PA. How much authority is he on? 72 authority.
Yeah, with that last week POI for authority.
Oh, he's going to cut off snipers. He's cutting off snipers. Oh my god, he's baiting. He's baiting. He's baiting. He's baiting. Smuggler's getting eaten.
What can you say?
The Rangers. Yeah, he's doing some
baiting masterfully.
Exactly. This is peak Atreides right now. Oh, he's got it. He's got that region. Oh my god, he wins on tax.
Tax. Yeah, but tax is in 21 days.
He needs an authority POI.
Did he miss a tax?
I'm thinking.
Can you see that anywhere?
I think he did because he owes 1400.
Yeah, he did miss a tax.
Wow.
So he would have won on tax.
That creates space now.
Not too much. He's gonna be able to peaceful the spies in the south. Carino now flying over to the Atreides main base. That's gonna get ceasefired.
Bro, it's not gonna. What I do here is I ceasefire Arrakis, I go and kill Vernius. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
He sees, yeah, he does it. He does the Rizzler tactics. He goes, he ceasefires the main base. Carino's going to go for that. He's going to stop Vernius here. I think he's going to make a move or force truce Vernius.
He's got a PA.
Has he got a PA out?
No, he has to PA. He has to pick up the POI and PA, the region in the south.
Oh, he's flying over to kill
The
Carino.
siege region. Like,
he's getting the 3v1 right now. He's getting the 3v1.
all on a miss tax.
There is no... I think he wins. I think he can win. I think he gets enough authority here that he can literally go, look, that region's 145. He can PA that region in the south.
He didn't pick up the POI.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He has enough authority for it. If you look at his, he has enough.
He's not looking at that, though.
Why doesn't he look at it? Hold the Landsrack Council. He needs to force truce Vernius here.
He doesn't have to have... Yeah, he needs to force truce Vernius.
Force truce Vernius, and he's going to hit the PA on that region. He wins.
Needs to pick up that influence POI.
Chom
dilution. Does he have... Atreides has some chom.
Yeah. But gear eggs. Yeah, they want to put gear eggs into Atreides. I think what he does is he needs to save his influence, and he's going to need a force truce someone.
Ideally, he force truces everyone here.
Yeah, but he doesn't have enough influence.
He doesn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needs to pick up the influence POI. He just doesn't miss tax. Then
what I need to see here. Okay, so spice tax in 15 days, right?
Yeah.
Does he have? He's got 55 intel.
He's gonna vote the bounty on himself.
Yeah.
So that he has money again because he's. Maybe not. He has 8.4k.
Or maybe he goes for a split vote.
400.
Yes, he went for the split vote. He went for the split vote to gain the 3+ influence production, so he can try and contest this little contest going on. And I think he can do
over
it.
To Vernius, not with his full army.
Yeah.
That's weird.
He's just harassing him here.
Maybe he just wants to keep, just...
Is he PAing? He needs to PA that territory. He's got enough influence to do it. It's only 5 days. Wow. Don't think.
And even now he's not making enough spice to make tax. What is he doing? What U12? How do you blunder like this?
U12. Oh, Carino's lost supply. He has no supply. His army dies. His army will die. He's got no supply at all.
He just goes back into the village.
He's PAing. He's PAing right now. 4 days left. 4 days left on the PA.
Use Winsikia.
He's got 4 days left on the PA. He can contest. He contests that. Come on, contest that. Send all of your units over to Vernius. He's got 3 days left on PA. He's gonna send the Kraken over.
He needs to force truce.
Oh, he's got to force truce smugglers. He's got to stop smugglers. Oh my god, he's so close. 2 days. But smugglers is gonna get that. Smugglers has got that. Wow. Wow. That is insane. Smugglers now takes that region. Atreides has been admin burdened. Wow. And we see that 100%.
Can you see how much it costs to force truce?
No,
he could have done it.
I don't think he can. Yeah, he could have done it if he had above.
If he just picks up the
50. Yeah.
Like the POI is all he needs.
The POI is right there. It's 50
Smugs gets that little bit of time.
And he gets the PA.
And he should get the PA in that time.
All he needed to do.
Which he's probably gonna
do. All he needed to do
just
was because he'll win on tax. Only 7 days.
Yeah.
Oh, he's PAing. He's PAing up to the top. It's on 4. It's on 4 days left.
Yeah, but that's not enough. Like, he's getting decapped by
Does he have forced truce?
Vernius.
No,
He's getting
no.
decapped by Carino.
Wow. He's
Smug's
double
capping up north.
capping.
He doesn't even wait for the. He's just selling Chom, yeah.
Oh, but the liberate, it's not enough time. The annexation beats it. That is terrible blunder by U12. Wow. What a game.
After Doghead messing up the assassination, he still gets the W.
Wow. Well. So Doghead ends up the month 5 first slot command post ends up winning the game.
It was so bad, man.
Okay, yes, he had a command post, and then he built the other one in the 2 slot, and then he finally got an admin hall. And that was his first yellow, and he finally completed a district, right? And then Vernius gets assaulted by Carino, then, but he was so close, U12 was literally 0.2, 0.1, he could have got it if he got the POI, forced true smugglers, the enough time difference between the Vernius cap and the PA went through before the Vernius cap and he would have won the game. And yeah, that's crazy. Wow, what a game. We look at the developments, we see the Vernius knowledge was quite apparent here. Vernius runs out of Solari. Atreides also ran out of Solari. He didn't sell any Chome. Yeah, he only sold Chome at the end there. Territories as well. Atreides goes up. He gets so close. Lands are outstanding. Influence production and intel. So yeah, he did miss attacks. What did you think about that game, Anton?
It was interesting to watch. Always interesting to see other people's builds, tech paths, game plans, whatever. And yeah, it came down to a nail biter in the end.
To the wire. Literally down to the wire. That was insane.
If only he doesn't miss tags there.
Yeah, if only he didn't miss tags. Exactly. Dude, look how many heroes died. Drisk died, Winsikia died, Nuwa died twice, Winsikia died twice, Nuwa died twice. Yeah, that's incredible. What a game. So, Doghead ends...
I still don't understand why they 3v1 Carino
at
the beginning. Made no sense to me.
3v1 in Carino in the beginning, eh? That's crazy. I mean, the main thing what I noticed in that game was how you can have someone misbuild their main base buildings and not prioritize main base buildings, but they end up on top because they played a bit of a rat in the end of the game and they stayed in the north and they just sat around while Vernius and Carino was having their little ordeal down in the south, right? And Doghead sitting in the north and he steals the win, right? Very, very well played by him there. U12, hello.
Hey, how are you?
Brother, if only you paid the tax.
I missed the tax. I didn't notice.
You tax evader.
But not breaking truce with Corino also cost me the game because he flew in and then had to defend the main base, and that was just too much.
Yeah,
you would have won on
Corino can do that. I still would have won with tax. But then the destroy.
Also the PA.
To 3v1 you there.
Yeah, there was 2 methods you could have won. The first one was basically take the influence POI, force true smugglers. You had enough influence to PA that region in the south that you were, but you would have had enough time to do it by 0.2 of a day because you ended up capping it before Vernius capped and you would have won the game. That was the other one. But I mean, at the end of the day, you built very well Atreides. You did an excellent job cutting off Doghead and all. It was just sad at the end that you ended up getting the admin burden and
Yeah. But on the other hand, I think killing the Corino base at the beginning makes sense for the lobby because it makes sense for Minx and I especially because it's much easier to push Smuggler of 3 disconnected specials than it is to once Corino bunkers up there. It's a nightmare. You know what I mean? That's why.
Carino doesn't Fizz doesn't play Irulan, so
exactly.
it's not as big a threat. And at that point, he was only really dropping smugglers, and so I think you could have taken advantage of smugglers being occupied. Same as Minx. I think for Minx it might make a bit more sense than for you. I guess take Worm Nest or take Mid, go fight Minx.
Maybe.
I think having
I don't know.
base
I didn't want to see Corino.
Yeah. But then, I mean, Fizz didn't do any politicking there.
No.
If he just politicked a bit, like telling you that he doesn't have Irulan, which makes it quite a bit less of a threat. Like Smugs was ahead in Show'em. He was basically threat number 1 at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yes, Smugs was. Smugs.
Yeah, but you see how easy it was afterwards to take his stuff, right? In a 2v1.
That was huge.
And instead, if Corino gets ahead, then that's a much bigger problem. In my opinion. But maybe, I don't know.
I mean, at the end of the day, U12, you did an
I don't think
excellent
Corino gets
job.
ahead with that base shop alone, though.
But it was 3 specials. He was
yeah, but he only has 2 in proximity. Polar Sync is way off. The village is far, far away. I don't see a threat to Polar Sync there.
Anyway, it was fun.
Good on you. Yeah,
and I'll
well done, mate. Yeah, very good job played that game, and obviously, although you didn't go to round 2, you played a very excellent game, which is like the main thing as well. And to be honest, you would be surprised on how many mistakes were made this game that we noticed from. You weren't astronomically with the mistakes. Only at the end we had someone who built their first main base building in month 5, and then we had and then we had no full districts until like month 6. Yeah, Doghead had his first main base building at like month 5.
What the fuck? Is that how it plays? Really?
Yeah. Well, that's what it was, but. Yeah, that assassin saved you, bro. The assassin saved you. Like, this guy was going for it. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But
I saw the money come up.
Him not seeing the probe set up and walking on the edge of the territory just fucked him.
I did really like your build as well with your rangers. Like, you went for the War Memoirs, I noticed, in the long range, which is like Peak Atreides' way to go. And I was watching that and looking at your tech order. Very nice tech order the entire game. I was like, he's rushing lay of the land. He's going for the meta. You followed the military as you got the research agreements and you got the treaties. And I noticed you followed the military when he went for military, and you tracked him down, and then you ended up getting that Proud Liberator, and that's really good. It's crazy. It's good stuff. So...
You guys do anything different when you play Atreides?
When I play Atreides, I go the exact same build that you went, except...
Warden spam.
Yeah, except, Warden spam, and I wouldn't go sustainable spying as early as you did. The sustainable spying, I'll leave that to later. I mean,
that was quite late for me. I usually do it much earlier. But...
Well, the thing is, my entire thing with warden spam is to get triple slot.
No, I think it's better to do it late.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's better to do it late because I want my wardens out.
Gray also says that, that's right.
Yeah, I want my wardens out, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I want to pick up Landsrad support before I go sustainable spine, judging by the amount of influence generation you get throughout the game. But, like, at the end of the day, I think maybe your intel production and influence production, if you hardcored it a little bit more, you would have gotten maybe another ceasefire by the time at the end that they 3v1'd you. Like, you would have had enough intel to just recycle them. Because I think the intel production slowed down at the end of the game for you. But, I mean, you were in the Solari deficit, so Doghead was trafficking a lot of spice off you. It was pretty insane, man. But, Anton, thank you for joining me on spectating the Dune Invitational Champion.
Thank you for doing this at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, the 3 a.m. in the morning stream, the 1 a.m.
Alright, upload the video and then send us a link. We want to watch
I will. Don't worry. That was probably the best spectate that we've done. I'll have to drag Anton again for more commentary because we had a very fun time. I think that game was very active and it was great. And U12, although you didn't win this round, brother, although you didn't win this round, right? You can go watch me in round 2 go beat up Antonoel, alright? So,
alright.
The clickbait is going to be insane.
Alright.
The clickbait. I'm thinking of thumbnails already. Alright, see you, 12. Thank you, Anton, anyway, for joining me on the stream, and we will have him back in a bit. The big feature, and round 2, I might be versing this man, and it's going to make an epic stream title. I don't know, maybe committing war crimes in Dune Spice Wars or something. But we'll figure that out at a later date. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. No issues, and I'll upload the VOD later on YouTube channel, which is the exact same name as my Twitch, TheRizzler, but sub the I's with 1s. And you can then go watch that on YouTube, watching back, and I hope you guys enjoy your burning chest pain end of the day, and see you later.